For years, we've been told that the R.I.C.E method, rest, ice, compression, and elevation, is the best way to treat injuries. But here's the thing, that advice is outdated. R.I.C.E was based on the idea that resting the injury and icing it would help reduce inflammation. But we now know that focusing too much on rest and ice can actually slow down healing. So, what's the new, evidence-based approach? It's called peace and love, a much better way to recover. Let's break it down. Peace stands for protect the injury, but don't immobilize it. Keep it supported without fully restricting movement. Elevate just enough to reduce swelling, not so much that circulation is cut off. Avoid medications that reduce inflammation like ibuprofen. Early on, inflammation is part of the body's healing process. Compress, but not too tightly. Allow for fluid movement to promote healing. Emotion, stay positive. Stress can slow recovery, so keeping a positive mindset can actually help your healing. Now let's talk about love. This is the part that really makes the difference in how we heal. Loading. Gently load the injured area with controlled movement as soon as possible. Start with light weight and progressively challenge it to stimulate healing. Optimism. Focus on the recovery journey with hope and patience. Recovery isn't just about the injury, it's about the mindset you bring to it. Vascularization. Move the injured area to encourage blood flow. Blood brings oxygen and nutrients, which is vital for healing. Exercise. Incorporate rehabilitation exercises to regain strength and flexibility over time. Peace and love is about a holistic, proactive approach. It supports healing through movement, mindset, and allowing the body to do its job, rather than freezing it in place with ice. So, next time you get injured, remember, it's time to ditch the ice and focus on peace and love for faster, more effective recovery. Recover smarter, not colder.